have a look at a little bit more from our man cave / study. This is a cool one. I think I showed you guys in my Temu haul, or one of my Temu hauls. This is the one that I said reminded me of Beauty and the Beast, the shape of the top. So pretty. That's from Temu. There's another one that's going to go in the kitchen. So it's nice, and I got the unfinished wood one for the kitchen. And then this one I got, this pretty yellow. Come open. Get open. Get open. There we go. And we just glued some bits and bobs. Those glue strings will be gone eventually. Giant beads. Little buffalo on just a snap. More of those bottles. Little jewelry finding. Little flower-shaped bead. A giant button. So I wanted this to kind of look like he was collecting things from his travels. A button. Another button. And just some random little pretty rocks. I want to put a little bit more in here. And then for the cubbies, I love that we could put all these little things in these cubbies here. I just rolled up some pieces of scrapbook paper we got. And these are textured. I like that. It's from a pack from the Dollar Tree. You get tons. I mean tons of paper in those scrap paper packs. I'm still not through them. And I just rolled them up. I think I used a toothpick or a skewer to roll them tight. Glued them. And then popped them in there. And then we've got some fake newspapers that we bought from Temu. Just little bits of paper and little cards that we got from different places. This little envelope. Some little scissors. Another scroll. And then here, you can't really see them, but those are tiny keys we stuck in there. And the drawers open as well. But as with the desk, I don't think we're going to be able to fit anything into these drawers. Just say too bad, because it's pretty tight in there. It's so much fun stuff I wanted to fit in that room. Next up, you guys may not appreciate this one. I thought it turned out cool. Yes, this is an ashtray. I made these just out of little rolls of copy paper. Rolled them super, super tight. I think I put a little bit of wire in there. I saw someone else do this, and I thought that was really neat. And then cut them to the lengths I wanted. Added some brown marker for the filters, which I know they probably weren't smoking anything resembling this in the Victorian era, but I like it. And it's fun to make. I think it looks cool. And then some black marker for the ends. And then I just kind of bent some of them, smashed them down. It'd be a fairly smoky room, wouldn't it? And then for the, it's hard to see, but I put some ashes, fake ashes in there. That was baking soda, and I just mixed it with some gray paint. Liberal amount of baking soda and just a little bit of paint. And sprinkled it in, and then just maybe a tiny bit of black on there. This is just the bottom of a tea light. I just popped it out, and I thought it made perfect top for our ashtray. And this is just a giant bead from my stash and a silver snap of some kind. And then I painted it silver, but that was way too shiny, so I went back in with some regular gray, a little bit of silver, black, brown. A few pictures. I did not make these. There's more going in there. I just wanted to show you these real quick, because it's going to be hard to see on camera some of these things after we put them in the room. And we may not get to use them all. I made way more than I thought. I thought I would be able to use them all, but probably not. Excuse me again, goodness. This is just a scrap from an old magazine. Let's cut him out with a lion. I tried to stick to animal themes for the majority of the pictures. This silver frame that we saw that I'd had. These came in a package from Temu. Got a bunch of them. I think there's probably like 10 pieces in each pack. There's some classic ones, like you got Mona Lisa. There's a Monet in there. So those are fun. But these I thought would look cool in our study / man cave. These pretty pictures of ships. We're going to see. We're going to try. If not, there's always another project we can use them in. I'm sure we won't let them go to waste. And then just a few little ones that I made out of those scrapbook paper frames. I have a huge little book of famous paintings. That's what I got a lot of these from. This is from that Peter Rabbit paper. Little flamingo. And then this one's really hard to see. Oops, he needs re-glued. It's an elephant. And then this guy, I have all my family that have seen this guy standing in the study just are like, okay, why? But I got this for like $1.25 at Michael's, and I got him really cheap because his ears were broken off. But I think we'll either make him some new ears, or maybe we'll put something on there so you'll never know. I thought, I wanted to make some taxidermy for that room, and I didn't really succeed very well. So we'll try him. I don't know. And then we'll take a look at a fireplace that I made. I made this fireplace completely myself, except for a few of these accessories. This is just a box. I got a piece of furniture in, dollhouse furniture in, and I saved it, glued it all together. There you can see the original. See? And cut out the shape for my fireplace, and then I took cardstock and built the inside of that frame. And these are stickers from the Dollar Tree. Just put them in the back. I thought that looked cool. Uh-oh. That just fell off if I moved it. And then all the trim. This is the same, I'm gonna say Model Magic again. It's not Model Magic. Air dry clay that we use the molds for the ceilings and stuff like that I've shown you. This one I just glued it on. More little scrap pieces of wood. I've showed you some of these before in the shelves and around the house I made. Just using those on everything because they look cool. And some little wood hearts that was saved. And then took some, I think it was gold Christmas braid, and glued that around the opening for the fireplace and the bottom. And for the top, there we go. And I tried to make it look like wood grain. I think it looks pretty cool. Got a lot of glue to clean up. Used, again, a series of brown paint. And then I went back in with this kind of caramel colored brown. I make that one myself, and I use this funky orange Just a cheap big bottle of orange paint to mix that one up. And then some more brown, a little bit of black. Just worked with it to make it look like wood grain. Another one of those statues that we love so much. It's pre-made books, and then just a little thingamabob snap down here, a bead, and another little metal piece. Oops. And then this one that fell off. Another stack of pre-made books, and another one of those candlesticks that I've shown you. Just a little snap, and a candle, birthday candle, and I melted that one down too. That's why I fix these. Oh, by the way, just by melting them and sticking them in. Worked pretty good. Thanks for watching.